got to go to the correct bike.
It is considered a CRF 1100.
Yeah. On the unit.
Got you. So this is just the initial setup of this unit itself. Good morning, guys. I'm at John's. We came over to Mr. Cycle Fanatics himself. In the garage. Whoa. He's gonna help me and do all this huge install that we're doing. It's pretty much, it's gonna be shot in one take doing everything, but it's gonna probably be broken up into a few videos because I've got a lot of things to unpack over here. I need to replace the stock filters with high flow. I'm getting K&N air filters, which are going to be over here. So that's going to be another video. Then it's going to be a video of installing the exhaust right over here. It's the Akrapovic exhaust system, full exhaust system that we're going to open up very soon. And finally, so everything plays music like a perfect orchestra, we have to get a tune. And we got MOTO on board to help us out with this. So I'm going to also show you a video of the whole process, ordering, installing, and finally riding before and after, what it sounds like, how it perfectly works, the MOTO tune. So we're going to start now. First thing first, because MOTO takes a process of actually reading what the bike has currently on its ECU, like the map, the stock map. So we're going to actually start with taking the MOTO device that we just got, connecting it to the bike itself, and reading all the information that the bike has and transferring that information into the MOTO module, little computer, little device, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to have to put it online through our computer, John's computer over here, and send that to MOTO, because it takes them, I think, a day or two to actually work on the current map that I have and figure out with the provided information I'll give them, like what air filter I'm putting in, what exhaust I'm putting in. They will be running through my map and tweaking it, giving me a new downloadable map to install on the bike. So we have the map ready in a day or two. We're going to start with that right now. I'm going to send it out to them online so they start working on it as fast as possible. This is, what are we going to call this? The little device? We'll call it the device. We'll call it the device. Controller. Oh, I saw something. It's called MOTO Flasher. Flasher. Handheld flasher. Yeah, because it flashes the ECU. So now we're pretty much initializing the whole system, right?
Gonna have to update the software on this unit.
Okay. So we're connecting it to a Windows, and you had to download through their website?
Yeah, you see it says update here.
So the computer's updating our flasher device right here. It's plug and play pretty much, John, right? It's it's self-explanatory.
Yeah. And just go through the steps, and it's going to update the software on the unit.
Got you. So this is just the initial setup of this unit itself.
It's not the setup, it's to update the software on the unit.
I got you.
Yeah. So it's just dragging everything from MOTO, the My Genius client, and it's gonna see its update is loading onto the new unit.
And it was all on their website. It's pretty much on their website. You go in and
yeah, it's the My Genius client. It's the software that they use that you have to download onto your computer.
Gotcha. And this is a Windows computer. I think it works on Windows computer. I'm not sure about
just Windows.
Just Windows.
No app. And then from here, after this is updated, then we have to go to your bike, plug it into your bike, download the stock map from your bike, and then bring the controller back to the computer and then upload that stock map to MOTO. Then they're going to see how the stock map is running. From that, then you're going to answer a couple questions. What kind of exhaust, what kind of air filter. And then from there, they're going to give you the proper flash. We're going to take that flash, put it on here, go to the bike, and then we're going to upload the flash onto your ECU, and then you're done.
I got you.
It's pretty simple.
Now, BT Moto, that's, from what I've read, it's Dren Tune, something like that. It's a
Yeah.
company that,
Yeah, so
they
they
don't do only motorcycles.
No, I think they started with cars, primarily with BMW. So on my M2 that I had a couple years back, I had a Bren Tune on that car. So what happened, I think they split apart because they were doing motorcycles too. So Bren Tune still does the car section.
Gotcha.
BT Moto does the motorcycles.
And they're one of the biggest in the industry, right?
Oh, yeah, they're huge. Yeah. And that's BT Moto Stage 2.
Right.
The XR.
You know what?
235 horsepower.
Yeah. To the wheel.
Okay, see, it says update. A little over 200 to the wheel, but around 235 at the crank. It's done. All right, so now we got to go to. Now we got to take this to the bike. So now we're gonna have to take this.
Oh, it comes with a specific harness per bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now take off your seat. Where's it?
I'll show you, yeah.
Yeah. Leave like.
Okay, we got the seat off, obviously, the key.
Okay.
Right here. That's the connection.
So I think this is gonna have. Where's your battery?
Battery is
Under the seat.
No, actually, I have to go through here. I'll show you. You have to open up right here. I need a 5.
Yeah, because you got a red lead here.
This is easy. This part is easy. Take this little toolbox, all 5mm Allen.
Here.
Out.
Not for my bike.
There you go. There's the battery.
This one. Hang on.
I also brought the trickle charger because I read that you need to. Sometimes it can take quite a while to transfer the map.
Put it on the red.
On the red. Red I know. Colors I know. Right here. Yep. Right here. Red. Well, it's quite important to make sure this is fit on properly so it doesn't move, because that's when the information is transferred from one to the other.
Look, you go to, just don't hit that red wire.
Not touching it.
This is, just got to go to the correct bike.
It is considered a CRF 1100.
Yeah. CRF 1100L. What year is this?
25. So we are at CRF 1100L, and you put in the year, it asks you all these questions, and it tells you information like switch on.
Basically, do what the unit tells you to do.
Yeah.
That's all. It's simple.
Starting communication. John is going back and forth with the switch according to what the module is telling you.
That's the flash that you currently have on the bike. That's the stock map. So now it's saving.
It's saving from the bike to the flasher. Literally doing what the flasher is telling. It gives him giving instructions on the screen, and you just follow exactly what it's saying. On and off with the ignition switch. Now it's reading the ECU. You can actually see it saying that.
Nice dash.
Yeah, I changed the colors on it, by the way. It used
really
to be
nice.
white background, changed it to black.
Really nice dash.
So as you see the progress of it going, I've seen BT Moto website said that this might take, depending on the bike, this might take a few minutes, sometimes 10, 15 minutes. That's why you want to have the bike plugged into a trickle charger, so this whole process doesn't stop in the middle. If needed, I brought the trickle charger over there, John.
Yeah. Just let it do. Just don't hit the red wire.
Not touching anything. Yeah, very dangerous not to lose the power right here. That powers the actual flasher. So we're almost done. It's going to be about 20 minutes. Don't be scared when it's doing all these flashes and stuff like that. It's part of.
The red wire.
Yeah, I'm watching out for not to cut the power. But it does all its flashes and stuff like that. It's going through the process. Don't be intimidated by it. But yeah, we're almost there. And it's going to be a total of, I say 20 minutes. I did actually time it. 20 minutes start to finish for the reading, the download and upload, I guess, on the Africa Twin 2025. Okay, the whole sequence took 25 minutes. Now we're continuing the onboard instructions.
Okay.
Done?
Set up. Yeah. So now,
Done.
that's off. Just leave that on the bike. Actually, you could take off the
power.
take off the power.
Okay.
Power. Leave it up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is it?
There's a process you go through setting up the account, so I'm doing that right now. Serial number. Okay, account created and everything.
Excuse me.
Now we're gonna Now we're gonna use the flasher that has now the map, the stock map that came on the bike. We're gonna connect it to the computer and send it to BT Moto so they can start working on it. So the account was approved, and we're gonna connect the two and send the flash up to BT Moto so they can start working on it. So after going through the whole setup, and it asked me specific questions, it asked me what I installed. I told them I put exhaust. It says did I put a filter and an exhaust. Now we're all
Okay, now let's
connected.
go writing. Okay, info. That's the file. It's opening the file. It's connected, right? Yes. Switch on. Switch off. On. A lot of on and off, on and off. Just pay attention, do exactly what it tells you to do, that's all. So now it's writing. So now it's going to take a couple
20 minutes, pretty much maybe.
I don't know, it's different.
Okay.
You know? But it's gonna keep going, you'll see.
Okay, we just wait. Hey, is it? Yeah, it is.
Don't touch
Yeah,
the
time
red wire.
quarter 10 minutes to 2. Now we wait. As you've seen, it's a pretty easy on and off, switch on, switch off, button pressed, and just wait. The magic actually happens at the headquarters, where they actually do the tune and tweak and write the proper map for this bike, because every bike is specific. I believe that's the way to go, huh?
What?
Akrapovic, wherever you see, wherever you look, Akrapovic, that's the way to go. We're almost there.
Yeah.
It's that's all that's left. This is much faster than we before the downloading. Now the uploading is much faster. It's a big moment. We're gonna close the.
Button it up.
Yeah,
Button it up.
let's close everything up, and then here's the moment, the big moment we've been waiting for. What a sound!
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, it's so what a sound! Oh my God! Warm up, heat up, and then I'll take it for a ride. Oh yeah! Oh my God! Wicked, huh?
Oh wow, it sounds so good. Oh my God, I'm not even kidding. It sounds like a Harley touring bike. Holy cow. Wow. That's crazy. Ooh. Dude, it sounds like a Harley. No, wait.
Well, a full test, a full ride review, and before after, I'll give you in the next video. This is just initial ride. It sounds amazing, and it runs great. It runs great, dude. Wow, you hear it from what a distance. Wow. I can't even see him, and you can hear it from here. Such a deep tone. runs great as well. The tune is perfect.
This is one of the best.
Yeah.
Probably top 3 best
Sounding.
sounding combos on a bike with the exhaust that I've ever been on.
Yeah, it is great.
This is sick.
It is great, dude.
Dude, it's so deep.
I
It's
know.
it's just
When you
it
were
sounds like
you were leaving, wow,
it sounds
so
like a
loud.
race engine. This is beautiful, man.
I know it is, dude.
Oh my god. All right, guys. Anyway, check out the parts. Oh my god. We're gonna be filming Sandy, I'm sure.